He was a quiet boy, the kind of boy people often did not notice, and every morning before school, while the street was still soft and sleepy, he walked to the small park near his house with a bag of old bread in his hands. The park was never loud at that hour, and the air felt clean and cool, and the boy liked this time because it felt like the world was breathing slowly with him. He would sit on the same old bench every day, the wood cold under his fingers, and he would break the bread into small pieces, careful and gentle, as if the bread was something precious. Soon the birds would come, first one, then two, then many, hopping close, watching him with small bright eyes, trusting him in a way people never seemed to do. The boy never spoke much, but sometimes he whispered soft words to the birds, telling them about his day, about school, about how he felt invisible in class, like a shadow on the wall. At school, he sat at the back, quiet and still, while other children laughed loudly, shared secrets, and made plans that never included him. Teachers said he was polite and well-behaved, but no one asked why he was always alone, or why his eyes often looked tired and far away. When the final bell rang, he did not rush home like the others, because he knew the birds would be waiting for him again in the evening light. At home, his house was small and silent, and his parents were always busy, working hard, coming home late, too tired to notice how quiet their son had become. The birds were different, though, because they listened without asking questions, and they stayed without needing answers. One morning, as winter slowly turned into spring, a girl stopped near the bench and watched him feed the birds. She did not laugh, and she did not speak at first. She only stood there, holding her school bag, watching the birds land near his feet. The boy felt nervous, his hands shaking slightly, because he was not used to being seen, and he thought she might tell him to stop or make fun of him. Instead, she smiled, a small and gentle smile, and asked if she could sit with him. He nodded, surprised by his own courage, and they sat together in silence, sharing the quiet moment. The next day, she came again, and the day after that, and slowly, words began to fill the space between them. They talked about school, about favorite foods, about dreams that felt too big to say out loud. The crying stopped, replaced by laughter, and the boy realized that his small kindness had become something bigger than he ever imagined. Years later, even when the bench was gone and the park looked different, the boy still remembered those quiet mornings. He learned that kindness does not need loud words or big actions, and that sometimes feeding birds can teach a heart how to open. And even now, when he hears wings flutter or sees birds gather, he smiles, knowing that simple care once changed his life forever.